Oh, she didn't yell. Thank God. Hello, everybody.
I should have yelled. It's been a week or so, huh? Maybe I should have given him a
Yes.
warm welcome yelling.
3 weeks.
I sh-
We
Funny,
did have a
funny.
Saturday show at PSBS with Stamy and the gang,
Mm-hmm.
teaching everybody how to, what we make?
I'm gonna write for my mother.
I remember.
On the bottom.
You don't remember?
Mm-mm.
What would you say, like this?
I don't remember.
I don't- Um, um,
This?
I don't remember.
We
Anybody
made the
notice?
mother.
Look at, look at everybody.
Oh, spray. Look at that.
It's black. The grays are gone.
Hey,
Just for you guys.
I got it. It was a Mother's Day template.
Oh,
I
that's
did.
right. Oh, you're
We
right. You're
made the
right.
same one. I did it the easy way, and you did it the whole mixed up and convoluted way.
Thanks a lot.
I'm
But
only kidding. Come on, you taught me. You
yeah,
did,
I did. Thank you.
and I consider myself an advanced novice, an advanced beginner.
Gotcha. I'm just getting all my screens up, because we gotta have so we can monitor questions and stuff. Hi, Todd. Anybody
Hey,
else?
Todd.
Who else is
Yeah.
with us? Hi, Max Monty. How are you doing?
No.
Yay. All right. Stan is louder than Amy. That is a shocker. Let's see what we
Get
can do
out
about
of
that.
town, folks.
Let's see what we can do about that. How about now?
Why?
No, no, no. You don't want to. You don't want to make yourself louder because Teresa is gonna. She's gonna get a headache.
Ugh, please. We got 5 viewers over on YouTube, and we got 12 over on Facebook. That'll work. Hey, guess
Oh
what?
yeah,
Hey, guess what, guys? You can still barely hear me, Todd. What's going on?
Todd. What's going on?
All right, I'm going to turn it up even louder. How about that?
No, you're quite loud on my end.
Yeah, but I'm see the little knobby. You can see my screen, right?
Hey, Max, how are you? How does Amy sound to you?
Hello, hello. Maybe I'm trying too hard to be too quiet. Hello, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Testes, testes, left and right, testes.
Stan is at a 10 and
Shut
I'm
up,
at a 4.
Carrie.
Stan is at a 10 and I'm at a 4. D- d- let's see. Hold on. Let's
Made my
make.
daughter laugh.
Uh, hmm.
What's the matter?
Hmm. Low volume still? Why is my volume so low? All right, I'm going to go all the way up. How's that? How's that? Testing, testing,
Testing,
testing,
testing.
testing.
At least you're not just sitting there staring into the screen, so going, okay, we're waiting for more people to come on. At least we're being productive while we wait.
Well, if I'm low, this just gives me a reason to shout, right?
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, I know they hear you different than me, but I hear you very loud.
Okay. It must be Todd. Turn up your speakers because Amber,
No,
hi.
no, other people. Oh, no, no.
A-
Christy Joe. Hi, Christy. She said she could hear just fine.
awesome. How about you,
Amber, loud and clear.
Ooh, am I too loud, Amber? Because I turned it all the way up. Let's just
Hi,
go.
Jody.
Hi, Jody. There you go. Okay, cool.
Chrissy says okay.
Hi,
Lisa
Jody.
says everything is cool.
Perfect. Then we're not going to worry
Thank
about
you,
it.
guys.
Todd, have another drink, and and the volume will go up magically for you. Hi, Mama. She's behind you, Stan.
Oh, there
Okay,
she
so
is.
what we got going on? Okay, so have you missed us yet? Why does my camera keep blurring in and out? I'm gonna fix that real quick. Um, uh,
Humana, humana, humana.
humana, humana, humana. Um, let's see. Um,
Tammy, hi, Tammy. She said it sounds good. And Sharon says it sounds good. Tony, I didn't see you over there, and I'm glad you're over here
how are you? How are
because I know
you?
you've been looking forward to it.
Is Facebook lagging? It doesn't seem to be lagging on my phone at all. It's lagging. Oh, I was watching you shake your head yes over here, and it was on a 5 second delay because you know how it is. And I forgot I was watching the thing, and I thought you were agreeing. No, must be you, Todd. Between your sound and Facebook, I think because look, no lagging on my phone. I'm watching it.
Guys, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek because I know you didn't come here just to hear us talk about lag. I know that for a fact that you didn't come here just to see us bang our computers with hammers and stuff. Check this out. We made some glitter koozies that came out. I can't tell you how good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Carrie pressed them. Carrie used, I didn't do this at all. Carrie cut out some hologram foil, HTV, one step with no mask. And it looks really, really spectacular. I think it was Stahl's Impressions.
That's awesome. And she's our special guest for the night. She did her own video. So
She did.
yeah, we got that. Also,
So this doesn't really, I got to be honest with you. I mean, I could see this in the camera. It doesn't really do it justice. That hologram glitter, I mean, it is so good.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Okay, so what else we got? Okay,
foil. I'm sorry.
we're gonna go back to Wednesday nights. We've decided the time can vary though, so between 6:30 and 7:30. It's just we're not gonna give you a set time. Just expect it between those times, but we will go back to set nights on Wednesday nights.
Well, you know what we're going to do to figure it out? Come about 6 o'clock on Wednesdays, we're going to call Todd and we're going to call Tony Lisnack and we're going to say, listen, guys, what time could you have the kids to sleep, dinner done, the dishes away, and we're going to start.
Hey, I just want to give shout outs here to everybody who's joining us. Thank you, Kevin Lundberg, for joining us with Johnston's Plastics. Who else we got? Debbie Wilson from Northwest Arkansas can hear us just fine. Christy Joe, how you doing? Debbie Phillips Week joined us. Randy's joining us. Between 5 and midnight works for Todd. Okay, so with that being said, we'll start going back to Wednesday nights. We just kind of needed a little break, and we could switch it up on the weeks that we get our big orders in. When we get our shipments in, I haven't had to experience the first chaoticness of that Stan and Jen experience until this last week. With that being said, though, I saved some screenshots. I wanted to tell y'all that I'm implementing a new shipping system in. I tried a couple different programs, but I think I'm definitely going to go with ShipStation. I'm going to show you all some screenshots on that later. I'm really excited about how easy it is to integrate no matter what selling platform you're on, and how easy it could probably make your guys' life, because I'm a one-woman show. I'm going to integrate my husband in every now and then, right, honey? He's back.
I hate this thing.
Every now and then he's got to earn his fishing money. So so I'll be able to do that. But the point is trying to get things into more organized and less
Fashion.
Yeah, to get your orders out shipped in a timely manner. So
it's really great. You know, this is what Jen does. As the orders come in, we make up those PDF packing slips that you guys get in your box when you get it at, your place. And she has a big blue folder. And every night as they come in, she puts it in the folder in different, whatever her method is. I don't ask because. And she organizes, and then she finds all the duplicates or the combined orders when, some people order a little bit every week as they can. So by the time the shipment comes in, you have 5 orders you have to find and pick and do. And we don't mind doing it, but it's a little bit time consuming. So that's why sometimes it takes a little time to get the orders out. Amy has ShipStation, right? So she pulls up her ShipStation, and then it automatically combines the orders for her. It lets her know that you had 3 orders and you had 2 orders and you had 4 orders. And then she could pick which of the orders go together. And then it gives her a pick list that she could print out or just walk with her tablet over to her stock and pick and pack.
Pick list. I don't know if you can see it, but I got screenshots. I'm going to share. We'll share. I don't have them integrated into our live feed, but I got them all set up. So while we're watching a video, I'll work on that. But yeah, that's one of the best things. And also the best thing I found integrating is on the and I'll show you later on the packing slip, there's barcodes. It also has an app. So I'm now using clear, like the clear envelopes that you put invoices in that you see a lot of our big vendors do. They put the packing slips in there. I'm going to start putting all their packing slips on those clear things with the barcode facing up. So on my phone, when you guys pay your shipping
I think so,
invoices,
Randy.
when you pay your shipping invoices, I just take my phone, scan that barcode in, and it even lets me print directly to my Dymo 4XL or my Zebra, which I got from FedEx. So integration is technology at its latest. I'm digging deep. Thank you, Dee Dietz, for telling me about it. She's been using it for years, but I think I'm exploring a lot more technically than she has. So, that's why I want to share with y'all, because I know if things are busy for me and it can help me, it can definitely help y'all. So this is not a promo to Ship Station. It's just, you know how we are when we get excited about something that we really find useful or valuable, we got to share it with you guys. So that's what this is about.
Well, yeah, because especially since 90% of everybody has online businesses, whether it's Etsy, eBay, or your own page, or I personalize, or whatever it is, you guys have it.
Shout out to Beth. Hey, Beth, how are you doing?
Hey, Beth.
Thank you guys for those of you that went on to my Hellbound Designs and gave me a review. Please give Stan and I a review. To go to his Coney Island, give him a review.
I don't have so many likes. I have no reviews.
Go like his page. Go give him a review. Only if you're ordered and you're happy. We would never ask for you to give us a review or give us a like if you don't have any experience with us at all. So please go do that. Go to Hellbound Facebook page. You should be able to see at the top now of the group of group buys only that those two pages are linked with it. We did. It's a new feature in Facebook. I had it tested out.
I think it only comes up on the mobile app.
Oh, maybe. But anyways, go check
soon.
Coney Island Transfer. You can look for, just search for that. It's a page. Hellbound Design, same thing. So go show Stan some love. I just want to say thank you to everybody that showed me some love today. Hi, Angela. And Randy asked if it works with Canada. I think it does. I think it should. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Right, you just look it up with your local post.
And we'll go back into this later when I get the screenshots, because there's a lot more stuff that I could tell you about. And hopefully maybe next week I'll do a video tutorial on you guys on what I
Hi, Jen. Mel.
Why do I get a ... Tony? That's so unfair. He gave me a ...
I think he's read some of the stories about you.
Oh, you're lies, Stan. All lies coming from you. Hi, Janelle. Okay, so you guys want to get into a video. Oh, thank you, Todd, for the shout out on the chapsticks holders. I'm loving these things. Not only are they so easy to make, but they're adorable and practical. I mean, really, honestly, hey, it was approved for my 16-year-old daughter. She doesn't approve anything I make, so if she allowed me to bless her with one of these, then it's definitely a good thing. So no more washing your chapstick in your jeans or losing it or anything else. What's the matter? Can't hear me?
No, I needed Carrie to check the state.
Oh, okay. You're welcome, Todd. I always make do when I get stuff wrong. So anyways, those are great. Keep sharing your pictures. I love seeing those. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go to the chapstick video. You ready?
Well, wait, before I got to tell you, I've seen other, we try to always be the cheapest out there. We really do, because if we can't be cheaper than anybody else, it's not worth it to bring.
Mm-hmm.
I saw tonight those chapstick holders somewhere, $2 each blank. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Was it $2?
Yes, it was. Mm-hmm.
Hello. 60 cents.
Yes.
Probably the same manufacturer.
And I
don't know for sure.
And that's a huge markup. I mean, you could sell them for $4. Somebody said they were selling them for $7 customized. That is a huge markup for y'all. Easy win-win. So I'm just excited that I found those, and thank you, Nell, for asking me to see if I could get those, because they worked out great, and I can't wait to get them on my Etsy shop and start advertising them as well. All right, so let's go to the video. Boom.
Booyah.
Boom.
Hey guys,
So in this quick video tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to make these how to press these cute little keychains. Hopefully you can see that. So they've got really good vibrant color. These were 2 that I did before. But I'm going to do these 2 designs. So let me get some keychains. Got 2 ready right here. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, some of them may have a little slight threading imperfection. I just usually trim that off. Some do, some don't. And then you need to, then you need to use your lint roller brush. And a trick I like to do with the lint roller brushes so it doesn't come off the paper is I take the end piece and I just fold it back just a little bit. And then that way it doesn't come off on you. All right, so you're just gonna lint roll each side. Oops. This is so that you get any loose fibers that are on it off, and that they don't, because if you have loose fibers, when you press them, they'll leave like little random blue marks. So we don't want that to happen. I'm just gonna trim these up real quick. Now the template's available in the group buy group, okay? These are group buy, and I think we're very close to selling out already on the second group buy. I'll go look at the stock count. If you guys are interested, just post a message in the group buy, please, not in the main group. And then we'll up the order if we have to. Okay, so next you need your spritz, and I am almost out. I'm hating myself for this right now. So I'm gonna hope that I have just enough to make this work for tonight. So we're gonna do the sides. I'm putting the logo on the side that doesn't have the insert for the chapstick. Okay, so I'm gonna put that on that side. And then on the other side will just be a plain background. So, okay, so you need very light pressure for this. And you're gonna press at 410 for 25 seconds. And I got too hard a pressure. And still too hard. There we go. So we're gonna go for 25 seconds at 410 degrees. And then we'll go ahead and do the other side. So you can do all kinds of neat designs on these. These would be great for promotionals for real estates, school teachers, you know, athletes. These, I'm carrying one right now, and on my keychain actually. And I did a basketball one with my daughter's jersey number. Now I normally like to press a tape, and I didn't do it, so I'm kicking myself for that. I normally like to tape the paper down so that when you lift the press, it doesn't move the paper. But this is all right.
Let's suppose that you're writing a really important.
So now we're going to do the other side, and I'm going to be sure to tape it down this time. I need to order me some more spritz. These are really simple and easy to do, and you can press multiple at a time.
What?
Again, I'm just taping it down so that when you lift the press, it doesn't move the paper. Also, on this next batch, on the current batch, the rings all came on, but I asked them if they would make the rings separate so that you guys don't have to take them off. So we're always, that's little things like that we're always trying to find ways to improve our service to you guys to make your lives a little easier. So on the next batch, the rings should come detached.
Hey, so far so good on Facebook. No lockups.
All right, so on this one, it shifted just a tad bit, so be careful when you're placing it down. I didn't have as much spray on this one as I did on the other one. That is also very important. But as you can see, they press really nicely. So there is the two designs. I'll see if I can zoom in for y'all. As you can see them good. Okay, everyone, so it's that simple and easy, really quick, and these are a great selling product that should, I mean, from what I'm understanding, people are selling these for around $4, if not customized, you know, on Etsy. So there's, you know, for the price they are, you can make a huge profit off these little things. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.
That was an awesome video, Amy.
It was on the fly. I hate the way my voice sounds sometimes. So
I
somebody.
know, but I got to tell you, all the ones that have been yours as well, but Todd's and Tracy's and a few others that have been posted in the last few days in the main group and in the group by group, you know, wow, you know, some professional graphics like bought from the Hungry JPEG or Creative Market or wherever the heck they came from. Wow, they really look great. And don't forget, I don't mean to cut you off, but you always just say chapstick holders, but let everybody know you've already put lipstick in them, and you could also do, you know, lipstick designs for makeup bags and matching, and there's just a lot of potential. Oh, E's husband, Joe Dietz, he said it's great for a mace, you know, pepper spray holder on your keychain.
I have mace, but they don't make them that small, I don't think.
Yeah, no, they do. They do. They absolutely do. I mean, they have the big ones, but they also have the little ones too.
Oh, I'd like to get some of those. I need to ask him where to get those. I want to give them to my daughter.
Yeah, of course.
But so I experienced on the video, I was in a hurry, so I didn't really take more time. So it didn't press really well on this part, but on the other ones I did, like the gummy worms one I posted, it almost bled all the way through. I don't really think that's an issue, guys. On this, nobody's going to pay attention because that's where the ring's going to be anyways. Okay, so on the next batch, I asked them to detach the rings. I hope nobody gets mad at me, but I feel they press better without the rings. And if you press with the ring, you're definitely not going to get full coverage. So I have asked them to detach the rings, not put them on, and then I'll put those in separate little bags for you guys. So you can still get the rings. It's just, it makes the work easier. So you're only putting it on once versus taking it off, then putting it back on. So.
Right, exactly.
So I have the blanks, Jim. It's in our group buy.
Yes.
And yes, vinyl would work. I mean, they're solid white. But if you pressed them a solid color and then did like a logo of vinyl or something, of course you can. I mean, there's no reason not to. In my next video,
a nice flowery pattern or something.
In my next video, I'm going to show you how to do mixed media on a poly product like this. So, but we're going to go with Stan's thing, switching over to Carrie with koozies. But let me see, what other questions do we have?
Oh, I don't know. Let me take a look. And I want to look on YouTube, and you can look wherever the heck you like. Awesome. Hold on, checking the other one now.
I am looking into the thumb drives. I already reached out to tons of vendors today, so I'll get a response back and hope to get some samples on those coming. I was supposed to do that a long time ago and dropped the ball, so my bad.
Hey, Jim, just so you know, the name of our Group I group that's related to this main group, it's all the same, Sublimation and More. It's Group I's by Sublimation and More, and we'll put a link here in the chat for you. Get that going.
Okay, so and we always post all the links when we have a group buy. We're not going to focus on that tonight, but Stan and I are going to do a live one in that group on how our group works on the group buys. We're going to show you how everything's posted, the different sites. So for those of you that are new to that, look for that to come during one of these days soon, very soon, in the next day or two. We just haven't done it yet. And we're only going to post that over in that group because it only pertains to that group. So remember, we don't want selling over flooded in our main group. That there's a purpose. We have to follow those rules too. So, all right. So to move on, Stan's talk about Carrie and her new, what she's exploring and what she's been doing lately.
Yes, she has. We bought her a cricket, and it's nice and purple. Wait till you see it. I haven't seen many lavender ones. It's really cool. And she's learning. F. Sporosic has been helping teaching her, and Amy's been helping teach her just, general stuff, not to do with the cricket, but to do with, HTV and vinyl. And just, yeah. We've been having a good time with it, actually.
Well, and she learned she did those paper roses, which I thought were phenomenal.
Jen's not here now. But wait, you'll see it after Mother's Day, which why she was doing the roses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's not Jen's sleeping. She didn't feel well today.
Aw. Okay, so, and then she wants to make her own shirts and everything, so,
Christmas balls. Yeah. We're going to do a whole thing on Christmas balls.
And I got her inspired with doing the glitter wine glasses, and she did a really good job.
Where's your glitter wine glass, Kat? Inquiring minds want to know. Am I talking too loud?
Oh, you got Aunt Jody on there. She's getting one as a gift for Mother's Day.
Well, why would you say that if you think she's on? No. Aunt Jody got bored in the first 5 minutes and already changed the channel. Trust me.
Oh, sorry. We're trying to give you a shout out, Carrie. You've been so creative. My bad.
He said it. He said what was for, Carrie. God damn it, I forgot you something.
Okay, let's switch over to the video. Okay. Well, we're switching over. Carrie's our guest tonight. She's doing a guest video, so let's get her going with that now.
Yeah, hi everybody. We're going to be with Carrie today, crafting with Carrie, and we're going to be using her new Cricut that she has. She's just learning how to use it, and we're going to do a sample. We're going to do a sample on the glitter koozies. Sorry. And we're going to do it with Design Space.
Hi, Janet.
She's going to go to the left and select New Project. She has a new project. She's going to select the text tool. I'm going to try to zoom in for you folks. Okay. She's going to type in. Oh, that's not going to work, honey. How'd you know what we wanted?
You told me.
Shh, don't tell them. I'm only kidding. Now pick the font that you like, honey. This is the first time Carrie's doing a glitter koozie. She picked the font that she likes.
Glitter koozies.
I'm sorry, folks.
Are 4x4. I have it set to 6.6 by 1 by 1, so I'm gonna unlock it and make it 3.5. And I can make that longer.
You gotta talk loud, honey. Talk loud for everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna do it about 3.6 by 1.4.
Okay, that should look very nice. And what are you going to be using?
Hi, Forrest.
What product are
Hi,
you going to be putting
Kelly.
on our glitter koozies?
Oh, I'm sorry. A
Hey,
glitter foil heat
Tina.
transfer.
Hey, Kelly.
Okay. You put the shiny glittery part down because that's where the transfer is, and you have to
Right. Do you have to print that in
the
reverse?
image. Yes.
Okay.
Her nails
So
are
you're going to
so
print that in
pretty.
reverse just like sublimation.
Yes.
So now we're going to come over to our printer.
No.
No?
You weld it so that when you print it, it stays the same.
Oh,
So now
yeah.
it's one thing instead of each one.
Individual?
Yes. So now when I hit make it,
So that was weld, and now you press make it?
yes. Now it's, see?
Okay.
Now if I want more than one of those, I would go to project copies, go up 1 to 2. Now I have 2.
Gotcha. So we need to.
And I could move them if I like to. But I'm going to leave them both up there.
Right. We'll space them a little more so you can separate them a little easier for yourself.
I'll do about 1 inch apart.
Unless you're going to do 3 or 4.
Do you want 3 or 4?
Well, you have 2 koozies. Well, no, 2 is okay. 2 is good.
So and it says over here, mirror for iron on. Up a little. Up, over here. See? Yes. So now in my preview, they'll be reversed.
I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's all reversed. And
Make
now
sure
what
my
do we do?
machine's on.
We make sure that
Hit
the
the
machine.
power on.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit continue.
You hit and continue on the board.
Yes. Select device, which is my only Cricut. And bring my mat over and align it to the lines here.
There are some lines right here at the bottom it's got to slide into.
You know, the load is flashing. You hit load and you give it a little push to help it get in there. It's gonna set and then we're gonna wait for it to go to flash. Hit that. That's another project in the background I'm working on. With Oracle 651, I think.
Yep, that's what you'll be using. This I believe we got from
It
Stahls.
also gives me
An estimated time of cutting.
the HCB foil we got from Stahls.
Yes.
Cricut, no.
I think it was called Impressions, right? Stahls Impressions.
I don't know. You bought it. I
We
just
got
made
this at
it
the
up.
ISS show in Atlantic City at one of the booths. Now, you know, this isn't as fast as if we were using, you know, like a Graphtec plotter or something a little fancier. But this will serve its purpose for this year and what we need to do. Carrie's going to attempt to do Christmas balls this year and start a business.
Show them my cups. My glitter cups.
She made glitter cups today.
Which I sealed with an epoxy. Should have used triple thick, but I couldn't find it. Just about
Okay,
done.
folks, it's almost done. Turn heat press on.
No. Because I figured it'd give me time to weld.
Weed.
Weed.
Okay,
Because I hit
guys.
weld on here. So now it's done, you hit that, and it unloads. Now here,
So now you just have to weed that out.
finish. Well, what I'm going to do is it's here. You can't see it, but I could feel it. I'm going to cut it at about the 2.5 inch mark. I'm going to take it off and cut it there.
So let me ask a
So I can
question
save
now.
it.
You used this whole big sheet. Did you take the carrier sheet off the other side?
Nope.
That's still the way it came out of the factory.
Yes.
So if we could just cut our piece that we need, we could reuse the rest.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
So
why I was
remember
saying
to
if
peel
I
the
cut
board
about
back
2.5.
easy. Don't pull too much on the vinyl, and bend the board back, but not too much to snap the
I got
board.
it. I got it. Look out. I already snapped a board.
Okay.
This, when you pull it back, it's usually for paper and other stuff. This, it'll still hold its shape.
Okay, folks, we're going to pause for a second, go downstairs, and we'll cut it to size and weed it in front of you while the heat press is heating up. Hold on.
Wait.
Okay, folks.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. We're gonna weed
Just gonna push the tab down a little bit.
in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Excuse my nails.
You're looking just to catch so you could take off the surrounding extra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, remember I've never done foil or HTV or vinyl. This is all new to me.
Okay. It's hard to separate. So once you get it, you carefully peel it back.
Okay. So you want to go gentle, not to rip the part that you want to keep.
Also, if you're using a white koozie instead of a glitter koozie, be mindful of where you touch because it leaves my fingerprint there.
Right.
It can show up on the white. But since we're using a glitter, I don't think I'll be having that problem.
Hold on one sec. Okay. Just had to go turn off my furnace. You're doing that very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Would help to leave it flat down so you could hold it better.
No. I mean, everyone's different. Me, personally, I don't mind doing it this way.
Okay. Are you finished?
Nope.
You have more to do?
Yeah. We beat out the middle. Can you just watch that? I can't see.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Go through it.
Yes. So I didn't want to use the box.
Okay.
Alright. Well, everyone makes mistakes.
Oh, you did okay. Sorry for the shoddy camera work, folks.
It's actually pretty good video footage of her weeding that.
Ooh. We're just waiting for our Geo Night Heat Press to come up to 325 degrees. Carrie has it set for?
325 degrees and programmed for 25 seconds. And I believe we'll be pressing it with medium pressure.
We will. Is that what you want to press it with?
Yes.
That's where I have it set.
Is that where you had it set before it heated up or after you heat it up? Because the heat changes the pressure.
Not really. A little bit, but we're okay. That's only when the substrate expands.
Hey, Stan, if you have her weed that on your warm heat press, it makes it a lot easier.
Oh, very nice. Okay, let's see where we're at. We're at 297 degrees. We want to get rid of our box. You want to set up, do you have any scrap paper to put down?
A little paper because that friend Teresa says we use too much. That's all.
You're doing that for Teresa? See that, Teresa? Somebody listens.
It's also sticky, so there's no need for pro spray with this stuff.
No. You want to pre-press or no?
I don't really think so, but we can. There's no sense in not pre-pressing.
Okay, let's give it a pre-press just to give it a little heat. I don't know if we're supposed to or not, but I guess our sublimation roots.
Nope, it's not at heat yet.
That's okay. Just give that 2 seconds. That's good.
It's also set for too high. It should be 25, not a minute. That's okay.
Okay, I'm going to set the time down. Hold on, folks. Just so you can see what I do. And I hold it. No beeping. And we're at 25 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh. So now what do we do?
Press I said 25 seconds.
Okay, 25 seconds. Medium pressure. While we're waiting, just want to show you the peach skin material.
Hey.
What? Don't
My
worry.
other transfer.
Okay, just want to show everybody some of the material. This is the peach skin. Trying to get a shot for you folks. Oh, it's all ready. So do you have to have that cold or hot when you peel it?
This is hot. Oh, I
Ooh,
guess not.
It's not sticking. I know a lot of people just tack it down and then peel it and then press the rest.
I don't know. I've never done this one before.
Okay.
Maybe you should let it cool.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, let it cool a little bit. So we didn't do it correctly?
I don't think so, but that's why we have to.
Okay. Nothing matter with making a mistake. It's all trial and error.
Maybe a little more pressure.
Is that what it was?
I think so.
Okay. You want to put it back?
No.
We'll just try better with the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, folks, that's that one. I'm going to pause for a quick second.
Okay, so now we have the purple. I think I'm going to try it without the pre-press.
Okay. So did you change your parameters of pressing?
I did. I made it a little bit, like, more pressure.
A pinch more pressure.
Yeah, and I'm going to add, instead of 25 seconds, I'm going to try 35 seconds.
Okay, and I just want to pause the video real quick. You know, most of this vinyl usually presses for about 25 seconds, but when you run into an issue where it's not sticking and it's a hot peel, give it more, increase your time by 10 seconds. That usually will fix the trick for you. A lot of this vinyl that they're experimenting with, we got at the show in New Jersey, and so there's no instructions with it. So she did right by increasing her time by 10 seconds to ensure that it will adhere to the koozie the next time around, and I bet it does. All right,
Right, and she repressed a little bit after she pulled it off, just to make sure it was sticking. I have to tell you, look, there's no issues with it peeling or coming off anywhere. I mean, it's on there.
So I just wanted to clarify why she was having to guess, because it was vinyl. We got rolls and rolls. Even I have rolls and rolls of the same stuff here, and we didn't get any instructions with it. So.
Huh?
Had Amy on standby.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we had Carrie saying we had Amy on FaceTime while we were doing it just to make sure it came out right.
So I had an extra piece and
Okay.
hit your piece.
I've already tightened up the pressure a little bit.
How do we change the time?
Just the up arrow. Right there.
Hey, mister.
Okay.
Got this.
Now just press. It's much firmer pressure. I brought it to a 5, but it actually went up to a 6 now. Well, it'll probably flatten the koozie a little bit. But these are more for showing off purposes than actually keeping anything cold. We have 14 seconds left.
No, I don't know.
Looking at some of the velvet pillow covers, 16-inch. Okay, here we go, folks. The moment of truth once again. So like I said, we're new at this. You gotta be gentle, Carrie.
got excited. No,
We all
I'm
know
gonna
the
let it
feeling.
cool a little bit more, like we did last time.
Okay, we'll push that down. And put that paper back on it for a second. And let's...
Okay, and one other thing, for those of you that aren't familiar with vinyl, there is such thing as hot peel and cold peel vinyl. So it's very important to know when you're buying your vinyl whether it's cold peel or hot peel. Most likely, if she had to wait for it to cool a few minutes, that means it was a cold peel vinyl. Yes. So
Yeah, we're totally inexperienced.
no, that's okay. I'm just explaining for people that are.
I'm telling everybody.
I'm explaining to people because you remember I told her I thought it was a hot peel, so now when I go mess with it, I'll know to let it cool as a cold peel as well. So it's when you buy rolls of this stuff, they don't give you instructions at the trade shows. So it's kind of, we knew we would be hit and miss when we got back trying to test that out. But she did a really good job. She didn't mess anything up. So I mean, she obviously made it work.
And one other thing that's, it's great going to the trade shows like ISS, and I believe we had purchased this at Stahl's. But the big problem with going to the shows and buying all these sample size rolls, very thin, like 2 feet, 1 foot, the price is very good. Whatever they give, it's not a problem. But by the time you get home and you stopped at 10 different booths and you bought 2, 3 rolls or 4 rolls at every booth, you don't know which one is which anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't know.
Yep.
So I think this is Stahl's impressions. I'm not sure. Do what Joe Tovar does. He takes something that's metal, and I realize my spray bottle isn't the best thing to use, but it'll work. Looking to absorb a little bit of that heat. I know Joe sells the specialty materials over at Synergy 17.
And that's a good tip, to take something to cool on it. But you know what I do? I just take it out and I wave it in the air. And you know why? Because the sticky's not going to come off while you're waving it. That stuff, that is, the carrier sheet has really got good sticky on it. So you could take it off and move it around. It's not going to come off. Yeah, so I just wave mine in the air a few times, and it usually, then I can peel the cold peel stuff. Really.
Well, when Joe Tovar was on the show and we watched his video, I believe he used a metal scooper, like a flour or a sugar scooper from a canister, because it has the flat bottom. Mm-hmm. And he was just rubbing it on it, so it's pressing and making sure it's firm. Plus, that metal is absorbing some heat out of the substrate or the vinyl or whatever it is.
For that matter, we have tiles that we all press on around. Take a tile and just rub it right over it, or take
smooth.
Yeah.
Much better.
We're just shooting ideas around.
Don't use an aerosol can. The spritz, don't be nervous that everybody's watching you.
It wasn't until you said something.
I mentioned today how much I love you.
Huh?
I said, did I mention today how much I love you?
No.
Well, I am now.
Well, thank you.
I do love her. She's good. She learns quick.
And
this is her first coolie.
I'm going to do an extra little press. Just a few seconds, nothing crazy.
You can really see, though, the hologram on this video. Wow.
Not going to put much pressure.
And with the glitter koozies, we just added black and white glitter, by the way. Let's see your 2 finished products. Wow, they look very nice.
Well, thank you.
Okay, folks. Catch you in a few minutes.
Oh. I thought that was my phone that was ringing.
It was the video.
I was like, where's my phone at? It's not ringing. Good job. I'm going to try not to shout, but great job, Carrie. It's so awesome to watch how she's growing with this. So before long, she'll have her own income, and she won't even need to go out and get a job, and she can just stay at home and make her own money.
Stay-at-home mom.
No.
I mean,
minus the mom part.
Well, not now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to announce something on a live TV show. No. Okay, so that's awesome. Marcy said that you can go to Stahl's website and you can download all the instructions, and that's right. But that is correct. I do that. When I buy stuff from Coastal, I go back to their website, and I do buy foil and adhesive and glitter from Coastal. I also get it from Sign Warehouse. And I've bought some from Joe over at Synergy 17, and they do all have the instructions. But it's like Stan said, with this stuff we were just kind of guessing because we didn't know where we got it from. So
And I never bought it before either.
yeah, so
Anything that caught my eye, if it sparkled, glimmered, shimmered, it was all me.
it was a lot of fun. Hi, Jen.
Hey, Jen. Yeah, Jen's a little under the weather today, folks. She's a
So,
little under. Show them the pillow that you made with the. I don't see it anywhere.
It's all the way over there.
Oh, okay.
Being used.
She made it. She used one of our velvet throw pillow covers, and she used black glitter on it. And man, did that black glitter really stick out! It looked really well.
Oh, it's under my purse.
Awesome.
I was looking for a piece of it.
So now we'll go on because we've got 3 videos, so we're trying to move it along. I did an extra one because Stan said he really didn't have anything to talk about, and I didn't either. So. But then I came up with the ShipStation thing, and I was like, ooh, I can talk about that tonight. So we want to move this along. We're trying to learn how to do more shorter sessions for you guys because we realize nobody can sit here and watch hour-long shows, especially with, ooh, nice.
Yeah, it really came out. I don't know if you can catch the glitter part of it.
You can. It's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
So especially with, you know, with all the other shows, we realize other groups are doing webcasts now, and they've got informative stuff that they're showing you guys as well, and we're all for supporting all those other groups doing what they're doing. So, but with that being said, some of them are airing the same days as we are, so we're just trying to revamp how we do things because we realize you guys can't sit on the computer watching all these webcasts for hours on end. You got family, jobs, and stuff to do. So that's why we took the break, because we're trying to revamp on how we do things. So not because of y'all. We love you guys. All right, so with that being said, let's get on to the next video.
What's it about?
It's about, the tote bags. We got finally, real quick, white tote bags are in. I'm going to be packing and shipping tomorrow and the next day. Guess what? Frames finally arrived. They'll be here on Friday. All 1,000 of them. Yes, thank God. I'm hoping that if they missed any, you know, contraband, they left a little goodie for me in one of the in one of the bags, you know, in one of the boxes, because I've been really stressed out over this lately.
Well, check this out.
I'm just kidding.
Folks.
I'm just kidding, folks.
No, now that you brought that up, I purchased the Crystal Hearts for everybody. I laid the money out, and we had them shipped over via boat because they're very heavy and that cannot go air. And I knew it was close to Mother's Day, and it was supposed to be here the 27th. Now, the reason why I didn't put up a group buy is 2 reasons. One, I didn't actually know what the duties, the fees, warehousing cost, LCL cargo fees. There are so many fees with importing, you have no idea. I mean, that not all of them are huge fees. They nickel and dime you, 30 here, 60 here, 75 there, 30 here. It adds up. So, besides the duties, it did arrive a day late, which was the 28th. It's been sitting since the 28th in what they call intensive exam at customs. So far, the container that we had a little corner of, we only have 2 pallets, what we had a little corner of was x-rayed, and now it's an intensive exam, which means they open up every box that's in there, not what's inside every case. They open up every case to see what's in, to make sure there's no contraband, to make sure everything was marked correct. My customs broker said a few things are on the top of the list. Michael Kors handbags. We don't have to worry about that. All right? You ready? Pop sockets. They're made in the United States, not in China. So even if you have a card that says pop socket, the blue and black cards, made in China, they're bootleg, which we kind of knew that. I didn't touch them. Thank God. I almost did. Fake Yeti cups. The 30-ounce tumblers. Not that look like Yetis, but actually say Yeti on them. The real bootleg ones, not just lookalikes, but imitations. Those are a no-no. And here's the last thing, blew my mind. Lily. Anything that has a Lily pattern on it, Lily Oh, I forget those.
It's the patterns, but everybody knows
Those,
what
those
they're.
fancy flowery lily patterns,
Mhm.
that's her name, Lily. I'm sorry. That's why I don't sell them. I can't remember. But even if I did, they would be bootleg, and they're not good to have because trying to save a few pennies as an importer or a shipper, that stuff coming in, one bad item puts the whole shipment in jeopardy. They confiscate everything. You don't get it back. So I'm so glad I didn't buy those pop sockets because they would have been here with the hearts. Now the last reason that I didn't offer them is most likely people would have started purchasing them because of Mother's Day. And here we are, Wednesday, I don't have them yet. Everybody would have been screaming at me, where are they, where are they? Hopefully by the end of the week we will have them.
And I just want to say, I don't know if you guys are aware or you're paying attention, there is no Facebook lockups tonight. Guess who got her internet upgraded today? Woo, woo. Look at Stan at the very top of the screen. Not one dropped frame. You see it?
I've watched.
Not
Yes.
one dropped frame. In case y'all don't know, drop frames mean when you have frames dropping, that means the video hiccups and pauses on our face and then goes back and pauses on our face again and goes back. Yay! Got my internet upgraded. Woo 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 woo. All right, let's get on to the video. All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Okay guys, tote bags are in, so I thought I would do a refresher video. I'm helping Beverly with this design. She's going to do the prints herself, and I'm just going to cut the foil adhesive for her. So to make sure we're on the same page, I wanted to go ahead and just do a sample one. As far as sizing goes, don't forget that you need to use some foam inside the bags. I got my foam from Coastal. And it does come in like a set, and I usually cut it down to sizes however I need it, and then I keep the scraps. So I mean, and it works really good for these bags. So the temperature is, I'm doing it for 400 degrees, and I'm gonna go ahead and go with 60 seconds tonight. I'm gonna do a pre-press. They're gonna be thick in this, so make sure you lint the bags really good, so that you don't have any loose lint on there. The loose lint will leave little marks on it. Okay. Next thing is to make sure you do not press the straps. So I'm gonna leave it hanging down probably like this.
And you can't see this, and when I recorded, I didn't realize. You'll get to see it when I flip the bag around, but the bag straps are hanging off the very edge.
We're gonna do a pre-press for about 10 seconds. And my pressure, I'm gonna have to adjust. And I swing away to make sure I get it to go over. There we go. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see that I'm not pressing my handles at all, okay?
Okay, so Beth is asking real quick that she has a Hotronix that threads. Would I need foam? Well, here's the deal. If it threads, you still have this, you got to put the bag in. So you can't do that because that means the straps will still be in the press. So you've got to, yes, you're going to have to use foam with these because you got to let those straps hang outside the press so you don't fry them. And trust me, I've fried a few of them.
Right, so, because the bag handles will end up on the bottom third of the stage, on the bottom.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
That was also light pressure.
Hi, Suzanne. No, wait.
Okay, so I have it
Hi,
upside
Suzanne.
down, so we're going to want to make sure we place this appropriately.
I wasn't ignoring you, Suzanne. I've just been really busy. We're going to have a late night Skype.
I'm just going to place it as close as I can to the top. I'm going to give myself two small pieces of tape.
My rotten
Just so it
dog.
doesn't move. Bella, be quiet. And I'm not going to cover.
This is where the spritz comes in.
I'm
with the paper because with it going for the full 6.
And you're right. These are so thick, though. I would have used a piece of tape to reinforce that it didn't move because of how you're moving the press, and you've got to loosen the pressure all the way up and then tighten it back down. So I would spritz and still use a piece of tape. Unfortunately, I'm almost out of spritz. I mean, literally, I'm scraping the bottom of the can, so I got to get some. That's why I didn't use it at all for this, because I'm out.
60 seconds. I want to make sure I can see those handles. Now, we're going to get right up there as close as we can. And we're going to go with some...
You know, I just want to say, if anybody wants to buy me the Hottronic stall one, you're more than welcome to. I'll fully test it out for you on everything. Sorry.
That's too much pressure.
Nobody can hear you, Stan.
All right, so we're going to go
If you
for
haven't
60
used one, hit up
seconds and
Amy
hope
first.
that it
Before you post
comes
it.
out good.
She'll buy it.
I still think I might have too much pressure. There we go.
So how do I prevent the tape marks? I don't know. I don't get tape marks. I put it usually on the outside somewhere lightly. You'll see on there there's no tape marks at all. The tape I got from Amazon, it's like really wide and really good. So I'll see if I can find the link, but it's been some of the best tape I've ever used. For the spritz, you can get that at any of the vendors. I've heard that you can get stuff like at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but I haven't tried that. You can get it from Coney, Coastal.
Dytrans Pro Spray 2, I think, is the best.
Johnson's Plastics. Mine is orange and it has a 66 on it. It was really cheap. I'm almost positive I got it from Coastal, but I could have got it from JP as well. I don't know. It's been so long. I've literally had the same can for 2 years. So
Me too.
It lasts a long time. So
And
it's
it's
a great.
3/4 full.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I
Now,
pressed
you
a lot
want
of
to
stuff.
remember to do both sides of the sublimation when pressing anything like this. I did a pillow video on Stan's Burlap pillows, and it was the same thing. So if you're gonna do mixed media such as sublimation and foil or HTV, then you want to always make sure you do your sublimation first, and that's because you got to turn your temperatures a lot higher. So you want to get that process knocked out of the way first, and then you're going to do your and then you'll do your lower temp process next. So if you're doing bulks of these, I recommend wipe out all the sublimation first and then lower your temperature to do all your foil or HTV.
Dun 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 dun
9,
dun
8,
dun dun
7,
dun
6.
dun.
All right. I'm gonna pull it out, and I'm gonna hope this came out good.
What is that noise?
What noise?
Now on these, I always put my finger kind of somewhere, and I just gently lift.
Well, my husband's listening to the stereo while he's cooking dinner. That you could be
That's
listening.
So I can see
It
how the
is.
press can't.
The vibration is
Yeah, he's got the bass
Right?
up.
That looks
all
pretty
about
good.
that bass. About that bass. No trouble.
A little bit of marks around there, but that's all right.
I have to tell you, I won't interrupt you. So here you are, you possibly could smear it if it's still too hot, which I know this is the way to do it because that's what everybody does, you know? But we've seen this week in the main group, in this group, Sublimation and More, people shaking the garment, snapping it. You know, like when you go to a store and they snap it to show you the garment and it's nice and flat, or when you buy a coat, they snap it and it gets rid of the press lines.
Really?
Yeah, it
I'll
was in
just-
our group.
I'll have to try
Listen,
that.
Amy, I know it's your group and all, but you have to read some of these posts.
Shut up, Stan. I've been packing all week. Don't make me slap you through the darn TV or monitor, whatever.
Good thing Jen didn't hear you. She's wearing headphones. She would
Now we're just gonna flip over, and you're gonna lint. Now, if you don't want the lint mark, not lint marks, if you don't want the paper marks on your thing, it's always recommended that you print your design with more
Spritz's glue.
paper surrounding it, preferably to hang off the edge of whatever you're pressing.
The print marks, the square marks really didn't come out that bad on that. After
you could go lower.
it was all
temp
said and done
more
with.
Time with less pressure, so you kind of just gotta play around with it. But so far, this seems to work best for me at the 460 seconds with light to medium pressure. Now we're gonna do the next one.
This is where I would have spritzed. I don't know. Spritz. Okay, so another tip, and I was helping Beverly with this. Another tip is lower your design. Don't go so close to the handles because the pressure, my pressure anyways on my press didn't do as good at the top. And believe it or not, you're not going to believe this, but on the last one, if you didn't see it, the black square border didn't go all the way on the top. I actually finished it up by sharpieing it in. I used a thin, fine point Sharpie. I even showed it to Beverly and asked if she could tell, and she said she could not. I took my time to get it to finish. So when you have black and, you know, and the pressure doesn't do it, just I keep like 40 of the fine tips, and I won't let nobody touch them because you got to have a fine tip to fill in or it'll bleed all over especially if you're doing material. So
That's a Rube Goldberg if I ever heard it. But it works.
It does, and it's only on emergency basis. I can't tell you how many times if it was a black that I was lacking because of pressure, I would repress and it'd jack up the whole thing. So I just learned how to fill it in with Sharpie.
Another 60 seconds. All right, we're done. I'm just going to turn out.
And I read everybody's comments that said that I should press for 5 seconds and peel the HTV off, put the paper back, and start pressing again.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people have been saying. I didn't know.
Okay, so this is where tape is real.
If I can give it a little more pressure right there.
Okay, this is where tape is sometimes good because if you realize that you need to give it more press time, I only lift, if you watched, I only lift in a certain section just to test it out to see what it looked like. I do this a lot, guys. And I realized I needed a little more press time, so it didn't move. Therefore, when I repress it, I'm not getting that shadow effect. We're all human. We all make mistakes. The key is here to share tips that work. And my tips may work for some of you and may not work for any of you.
Where's the Sharpie marks? Oh, the other side. Oh, no, I see it. I see what you got to do. Yeah.
Now, I already... See, it made my lines go away. Well, a little bit right there.
Okay, so now we're ready to go ahead and press the foil on. So I gotta turn my temperature down to the 300 degrees. And the application I use for the Caesar Easy Weed adhesive, they recommend 300 degrees for a 3-second press of the adhesive. And then you're gonna go 10 seconds at the same temperature for the foil. So I just go ahead and set my counter to 10 seconds.
How long are you going to wait for it to come down in temperature?
And then I count down to the 3 manually. So let's see. All right, so we'll come back once my heat press lowers in temp.
How long does it take, Amy?
Okay,
Well,
so now we're ready for.
What now?
How long did it take? How long did it take for your temperature to come down?
I really
Couple
didn't.
minutes.
I didn't really time it. I would say probably about 15 minutes.
Yeah, me too.
I usually just walk away, go to the computer, and do something else, and then I go back and check it probably about a good 30 minutes later. But
Yeah,
I know.
DK20S also same
Yeah,
thing, about 15 minutes.
But I know that it doesn't normally take that long, so probably about 10 or 15 minutes.
The application of the adhesive. So I'm just gonna place that on there how I want it.
See, Kara, she's doing the adhesive. Look.
I think that looks pretty good.
What's on the video?
Okay, just gonna place it on there like that.
Make sure it lays nice and flat.
Hey, Osvaldo, I hope I said your name right. How are you doing?
300 seconds. Medium pressure. Not enough. And remember that the adhesive is for 3 seconds only. I went a little longer. And it is a hot peel.
Okay, so when it's a hot peel, take notice of how I don't have to carefully keep, I know Carrie's new at it, but when it says hot peel, though, you should really be able just to pull it right off, no problem at all. And that's with all vinyl and everything like that.
And then I believe she said she wanted to try gold. See if I got any gold. Loose gold. All right, so while I'm getting this ready, now you place the foil over with the foil facing up.
Wait, I just woke up a little while
What I
ago.
do is I just kind of press it on there. And you could tape it down if you wanted to so it doesn't move. I'm gonna go over there and over there. And you don't probably, on this text, you probably wouldn't need this big of a piece of foil. But for the purpose of this video, that's how I'm doing it. And then remember, you go for the full.
And you probably don't have to tape the foil down. I'm just, for the video, I'm just taking extra precaution to make sure it didn't screw up.
10 seconds. And yes, I should have put piece of protective paper over. Too late now. Do it on the next one.
You should be foolish.
And it is not cooperating.
See, that's why.
Okay. And then you can go ahead and peel it right off.
Something looks a little stuck.
It's not. Now on the foil, you're gonna have little excesses around
I
it.
love
Just
that.
make sure you just scrape it off and dust it off. It'll be fine. That kind of gives it a little bit of a vintage look. If you wanted to, and I'm gonna press this way I think now. If you wanted to do it again, you can do another piece of foil and press a second time. I'm just gonna do this one.
Okay, so the purpose of me pressing a second time is
Yeah, tell me.
because when I scratched, I actually scratched in the letter. You want to make sure not to use your nail. Do a soft brush with your finger to get the excess glitter off. I actually used my nail and I chipped it a little bit. So if you chip it, you can just put a piece of glitter, another piece of foil, repress it, and it'll just go right back over it. You can also do a 2-color vintage look with the foil. So you can press it. And I showed this in another video. You wrinkle the foil up. One color, press it, then you take another color, wrinkle it up, press it again. It gives it really, oh look, it's in my shirt. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it gives it a really good, like, mixed color in there. Can't see it on my shirt, but.
You can also crumple the foil if you wanted and press again and give it more of a vintage look, I mean more of a distressed look. See, what that did is just stick to the areas that it didn't stick to the first time.
Actually, that I meant that I scratched
Okay.
off.
Now we're going to turn it over and do it on the other side. So remember, 3 seconds is all you need on this.
And the video doesn't do this any justice. The colors really were a lot more vibrant than this, but I guess because of my white, I got a fluorescent light lamp back there, it just doesn't help it pop at all. Who are you talking to, Stan? Pay attention to my video. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So that one pulled up nicely.
we go. All right, guys, so that is how you press the tote bags. It's doing a multi design, and it came out really nice. I'm really happy with this one. I hope the customer will like it too. All right, so I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
Now, does it affect it? I know you spoke about it. Does it easily the second layer of foil peel off the first layer of foil?
Yeah.
No. Does it? I mean, after the press, after you have it down and it's finished, does it come off at all?
No.
You gotta pay attention to what I'm asking.
I'm tired. Okay, yeah.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long week. 2 weeks. My lips are really crap.
The last 3 days have been very rough. I don't know
So
why they were.
Kelly asked what sublimation printer I have. I have the Workforce 7110 with continuous ink systems in it from Cobra Ink. So I'm gonna say too, I installed the Harvey head cleaner program, and it prints a nozzle. I have it set up to print a nozzle check 3 times a week on it, and I haven't had any issues. So love it. I've had that one about a year. So I've actually had 2. The first one, I didn't know that the inks expired after a year, and I ran them a year and a half. You got to pay attention to that, because it'll clog up the heads on the Epsons. So Sawgrass has something built in where it does like automatic head cleans randomly, even when you're not using it, I think. So it keeps it from doing that. But I still think that they have an expiration on their inks as well. So I think it's like with all printers, you just got to pay attention to those expiration dates. But my next one, I plan on getting that Epson Artesian 1430. I think it's a new one out. So that's my goal. And then...
And in about 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to have a really big announcement. A really, really, really big announcement.
I do plan on doing more tote bags in another group buy. I will have some overstock. I just don't know how many. Here's how it works, guys. It's really beneficial, and I know you're not on the computers all the time, but place your order when you see the group buy. We set off a set limited amount. Each of us, we both do this. Say like 100, 200. It depends on what it is. If it's tote bags, I probably set off aside at least 30, maybe 30 to 50. And the reason is for imperfections from the vendor, and shipping mistakes. Why are you wearing your headphones like that?
Because I got this alfalfa thing sticking up.
Oh. So shipping mistakes on our part or on the supplier's part, imperfections, we always keep a special stock aside just for that. Once we get through all the orders and we give it about a few days for everybody to get their orders, then we can sell the overstock. So when you guys ask me, how many do you have left over? How many do you have? I won't know for at least a week till after it's said and done with. So yes, I will have some, and yes, I'll open another group buy. Marcy asked, it was called Harvey Head Cleaner. Do a search for Google on it. It's about $30. Pretty good investment. I'm pretty happy with it. And then, okay.
I got some really good things myself happening this week. When Amy said to me, could you watch my video, please, instead of chatting with somebody? That's because I just got a notification saying the 16-inch 4 burlap will be here Friday morning.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, we will do our hardest to get out a whole batch of orders Friday afternoon, so it could, be on its way over the weekend, and hopefully a big group of people are going to get them by Monday.
Yeah, and be patient. When we have our orders come in, you're gonna probably see lack of us in the groups and questions. So, and also with that being said, my daughter has a huge basketball tournament. She's got one now every weekend for the next 3 weeks. So I'm balancing shipping and doing all this and family stuff just like y'all. So if you message me, I want y'all to message me. If I don't reply back, it's probably because I'm either packing or I'm at a basketball game. So
you know what? I just realized with the 16-inch 4 burlap, we have our neoprene car coasters. They're all in the same shipment.
Oh, yay!
So, yeah.
Okay,
that is going to be awesome. And also, we have the koozie buy. I'm opening that tonight. I've been working for the last 2 days making all the buy pages. I added orange and maroon and 2 types of blue, the original blue that we had, and a new darker, either I'm not sure if we're gonna go with navy or more of a royal, but we'll figure that out tonight. And also we have the regular pink that we had, the original pink, which is a lighter pink, plus I added hot pink. So we're gonna have 2 types of pink and black and white sparkle koozies, nice glitter koozies.
I got some samples coming in of something from the next set of chapsticks coming in, guys. It's these little thingies. This one's gray.
You got it in.
It's gray. She's sending me white samples into press because of the thickness around right here. Yep. I got to test that for you guys. I don't see it being a problem, but just in case, I'm testing it. So this side's gonna be white to sublimate. You know what this is for? Oh, I could use this.
Hey, and then, maybe she could make the edging white also instead of black.
Ooh.
This way, the whole thing is sublimated, like when you do the pop mats.
I wouldn't recommend that, and the reason why is because then people are going to complain about a full bleed all the way around. I'd rather it be just like this.
Okay.
Oh, with that being said, I got something in too. Okay, so on this side, it's really fuzzy, so it's really soft for your eyes. I got something else in.
I have something that's coming. We opened up the bag hangers. They'll be here May 24th. That's coming express. And I also have already shipped to us on the way, and I hope they'll be here soon. I bought 3 different styles of crystal keychains to sublimate. They're beautiful, round, heart-shaped, and rectangle with cut corners. Kind of like a solitaire cut.
I got a new redesigned lunch tote, you guys. Thank you for everybody who was patient waiting for those black bottoms.
You didn't even mention that you got the sample in.
I did.
You're holding out.
I'm going to press them soon. This is the new redesigned. Look at it. So you've got the white all the way around, but look, black sides.
Black edge.
Black sides and black bottoms.
How thick is that? Just since you brought it up with the face mask, how does the sides measure up? Is it a thick edge or?
I don't know.
Oh.
But I really like this because everybody's talking about the full bleed effect, and I just think this will look a lot more classier with it being cleaner and classy, with it being black all the way around and white. So there's no reason, and she uses white thread, so you'll even be able to, yeah, it'll take the dye. So this is a new redesign, 14-inch by 12-inch. Not even our vendors have them this big. And like I showed you, you'll just make a jig to accommodate for the inside. Now these you could probably, if you had a platen small enough, you could probably just slide it in the platen. You see what I'm saying?
I believe Tony mentioned there's an 8x10 platen. Was that the size that you said, Tony?
Yeah, that would probably, because these are the...
Awesome.
Yeah, they're the close to almost 12 inches. This one's a little short, so I'm going to have to say something. But actually, it's actually kind of perfect, but they're still the 14-inch. I know you guys aren't seeing this. Still almost 14-inch long. So I can't wait to press these, and I'll do that here very soon after I get all my packing done. So these are the 2 new things I've got. Let's finish up talking about ShipStation real quick, and then we'll let you all get to your dinner, your family, your TV shows, your movie time, whatever you want to do, because I got family.
Oh, one more thing. Wait. One more thing. Hopefully this Monday or Tuesday, I have a big box of samples coming from a U.S. vendor that we're starting to do business with. We signed some contracts and hooked up some really good deals. I'm going to be bringing you professional baby blankets, not just made by like a factory in China, but something that was really well designed and gorgeous. 3 or 4 different styles. I'll be bringing you sports towels, which will be 11 by 18, so everybody can do a full bleed. The great thing about this company is they make this stuff just for sublimation. They're not sublimation suppliers. I'm actually taking some overstock. They're printers. And we're going to get a really great price. They're first-run items. They're not seconds, not damaged in any way. I have baby bibs. I have blankets, sports towels, and a few other surprise items. And here's a big one. Suzanne, scarves.
Oh,
And I've been
nice.
looking for those for 3 weeks, 3 months since she asked for them, for two
Nice.
months. And I finally found somebody that we hooked up with, and I filled out all the paperwork, and I've been negotiating with them for 2 weeks already. So that's all going to be fantastic. And guys, it will not be expensive.
Awesome.
I know you know that already.
Okay, so let's talk about ShipStation. We want to save some things to talk about for next week because we're going back to weekly. So let's go to,
I want to have a little short one in the middle, a little quickie. I love quickies.
yes, we will. That's why I said we're going to do a
No
quickie
comment.
on how the group buy works. We'll do a quickie there, and then we'll do a quickie PSBS in the main group. That'll go to all
Okay.
channels. All right, so let's go to. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, so I hope y'all can see this. So this is ShipStation, and up here at the top you can see where I did it. This is just a sample of where I did a search by SKU, and it brings up all of these. At this point, I select all, and I can do a print a packing list to go from there next. And then, so this just gives you an idea of what it looks like. You can do a search. I mean, the details are really above and beyond what I'm able to explain just by screenshots here, guys. Up here in the top right where you can see the little circle, it's supposed to be my profile in 7. That's automatically telling me, when I click on that, it gives me notifications that I have several customers that have multiple invoices asking me if I want to combine them. So that gives me notifications up there. All right. Next is how I combine orders. So if I choose to take these 2 orders right here and I check them and I do a combine order, it actually is going to ask you to combine the orders and drag them. You get to choose which order number you want to be your surviving order. All right. And I actually didn't take a picture of one of what it looks like once you do that. But like I said, that's going to be better off for a video. Next is the split order. And this is what it looks like. So over here, when you split an order, it automatically gives it, duplicates the order number, but gives it a -1. And then you can choose what you want to split onto the new order. So if I wanted to put, in this example, if I didn't have, say, the chapstick order in because that's the second group buy and I'm ready to ship, I'm not ready to ship it, but the rest of these items are in, I would put 2 in the new order field next to the chapsticks and hit confirm, and it'll create another order subtracting what's in there from the first order. Here's just a quick view of the store setup. Now, you guys can have, Dee taught me you can have all kinds of stuff import here. So if you sell across all platforms, like you have an Etsy store, I have an ECWood store, I sell through PayPal, and then I have to do manual orders. If you sell through Amazon, you can import all of those stores in and manage them all here with ShipStation. Let's see. And then next is, this is what the packing list looks like. So when I told you I had I did a search by SKU and I had all those orders that came up, this is what the packing list looks like. This is so great, guys, because now I'm going to take this packing list out into the garage and I'm going to start pulling all the items I need at once, bring them into the house, and I have them all here and just start filling orders. I was doing it really the hard way before. Nobody laughed, but okay, it's taken me a while to get simplified. So I love this packing list. And here is what the packing slip looks like. This is all customizable. You'll need some knowledge on how to do this. For example, the ship to will have the full address. For security reasons of the client, I took that off. But I chose to, and I finally figured out how to add that barcode scan. Usually the barcode's at the bottom of the packing list, but I wanted it underneath the customer ship to. And the reason why is because when I fold this up and I put it in one of those clear packing things on the outside of the box, I want to be able to see who I'm shipping it to and also be able to do a barcode scan at the same time based on folding it up. So, let's see.
Jana, yes, the foil does go over the glue.
Yes. And here's just a quick 2 side-by-side images of what it looks like on the app. Now remember I told you one of my main reasons for doing this is to be able to bring up my app, and when I start getting all the invoices paid, I want to be able to go to my phone, look at all the packages I have ready to go, and start scanning them into the system. On the right is what the barcode scan looks like. Obviously, I'm just taking a picture here for you guys, and you'd really scan that that packing slip I just showed you in the previous screen. And then when it comes up after you scan it, it'll bring up the customer's info. From there, you can pick your label based on your shipping setup, UPS, FedEx, your weight, your dimensions, and you can print it directly from your phone. It's so awesome. I love this thing. Making my life so much easier. So that's just a quick overview. Once I get more familiar, I'm gonna want to do a video if you guys are interested in it. So just let me know. But that's my quick overview of everything on ShipStation. I've been very busy trying to still pack and integrate that in, getting ready for these frames to get here.
A lot of work.
Yep, a lot of work.
But that special announcement we're going to have in 2 or 3 weeks is going to be special for some of you guys.
Yes, we need to do thorough testing on that before we announce it, don't we? Thorough
That's
testing.
why I'm not announcing it.
Okay.
Because it might fall through, but I don't think it will. I think we found some good quality something.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
You guys will have to continue to watch our shows if you want to find out, because we will only announce it on one of these live shows. Sorry, that's probably annoying. It's annoying me. On one of our live shows.
Oh, you mean the bass I've been listening to for an hour and a half in my headphones?
No, that's Eldon Watt. He's not jamming. He got mad at me because I wouldn't let him listen to his music in here, so he watched a movie instead.
Okay.
Yeah, he's normally fishing on Wednesday, but he pulled a 30-hour fishing.
Did you see that 12-pounder, that 12-pound catfish? Oh my God! I've never seen a catfish so big.
Well, you got to remember, most of these people aren't friends with my husband on Facebook. Please don't add him. Oh, please don't. You won't want to buy from me anymore if you do. I'm just
Delete
kidding.
the group.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. He's a 100% disabled veteran, and he's also 100% disabled from Social Security. He's got he had ulcerative colitis for a long time. He had liver failure, survived that, survived a motorcycle accident. He's had so many near-death experiences. It's unreal. Most of them all within 1 year, which was 2005. So they finally just disabled him 100%, and part of it is what do you call it?
PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder.
A lot of people associate that with just the war and being in the military, but that really can come from people having stress, especially when you have illnesses for so long or so dramatically like that, and that's what brought his on. So they've retired him for that, and doctor's orders, no lie, the one way for him to help with his mental stability is fishing. So I send him off all the time. Go fish, go fish. But he overdoes it sometimes, so and it wears his body out. So that's why he's usually not here on Wednesdays, but he did a 24-hour fishing trip because he got excited with all the big fish he was catching. He learned some new techniques, so he's home resting for the night. But yep.
So 2 quick questions that were asked.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, I'm not sure where Amy is on the laser, but we're going to look into that a little more. And Missy Peterson, heat presses. We're looking into some. We're not sure yet, but we'll definitely keep you up to date. Well, actually, there is one that we're thinking. We're not going to say what it is, but there is one press that we're getting a sample of that was unique. It was a unique press.
We'll just give you give you a teaser. It's going to be involved for the pet industry. Try to figure that one out. So, anyways,
might be a great way to do the collars real quick. Maybe like a roll press. Maybe
put it to you this way: none of the U.S. vendors have this press, so it's something we would have to. With things like that, you guys, here's the deal: Most people would want to just take your money and shove you on your way. Stan and I are not like that. We're not going to sell you something that we are not 100% sure that we can support you on and that it works. So as much as we'd want to make a couple $100 off a press off you guys, we're not going to jump out and do it. No way, no way. We don't want that on us. We've worked too
We
hard to
don't make
build.
that much anyway.
Yeah, and we've worked too hard to build such a good reputation based on honesty, great service, and great products. We're going to continue heading down that path. So with that being said, like
If
I
I
said,
showed you my box of samples that didn't make the muster, you'd be very surprised. It's huge. And we pay for the samples. Maybe not for the sample themselves, but they bang us out on shipping. I mean, I've gotten 2 little things and it's cost me $75 or $100 to get it here from China.
the flag samples, I got 2 flags and a pole. $80 is what I paid out of my own pocket for that.
And that was a free sample.
Yeah, and the samples were free. They charged me just shipping. So,
Yep.
by the way, flags are in production. I know I haven't sold all of the double-sided. All the single-sided got sold. Double-sided, there's still a lot more if you want to get those, but it doesn't matter. I already paid for it. It's in production, ready to go, so you don't need to
And
worry.
I have to tell you, folks,
Oh, I
not
keep
like
doing
other
it again.
flags that are out there. This is not see-through. Even the single ply, single one, you lay it down, you don't see through it. You don't see the mat that's underneath it, the cutting board. It's a good quality, thick garden flag.
Yep. All right, so
The worst thing I hate is when you see through the material after it's printed.
as always, we know it's getting late for some of y'all. We're losing viewers. We can see it and we understand. Go back and rewatch it. It's going to be on YouTube and it's going to be in Facebook. You guys can always watch it later at your own convenience. So
Tonight, the koozie order is opening. Get your orders in. It's for the whole summer. We're making this order now. It's going to be a nice big one. Make everybody last. Hopefully, everybody will get involved and make this go quick.
all right, everybody. We'll see y'all next week and we'll see you sometime in between. We appreciate y'all watching. We missed you guys. We hope you missed us.
Yeah, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Dana, next Wednesday.
Yep, next Wednesday between 6:30 and 7:30. We're going live now and you'll know, but expect it between those times. Give us a leeway because sometimes my coffee's not ready. My makeup artist doesn't come on time. I mean, I gotta have somebody fix my hair and my makeup. You know, Stan just. I'm just kidding. I don't have anybody do that. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Me out.
We love you guys.
Good night. Yes, we love you all. Be well.
All right.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace out. And we're out in sublimation and more.
Bye-bye, YouTube. Thanks for joining us. It was a pleasure.
Bye,
As always.
YouTube. Woo, woo. YouTube, you always get a special
Yes.
little dance. It's like
Cockroaches and koozies.
YouTube, it's like the credits at the end of the movie. You get to see something special. Woo, woo, woo,
Yeah,
woo.
the main group is turned off already. You guys still see us if you're still there.
Bye. Good night, YouTube.